Hey everybody, I'm back. This time I'm going to do a look at the Pillars of Eternity Ranger class. The most important part of the Ranger class is that he's not alone. He gets an animal companion. Come on out here, furry. There you go. I got a lion, and he is pretty awesome. He can actually frightening roar and terrify people in an area of effect around him. When you create your ranger, you get to actually pick among like half a dozen different creatures, bear and wolf and antelope and a couple others, and they all have their own kind of thing. Bears can take a ton of damage, which is important because if your animal drops, you drop, and vice versa. There's that bond there. But this is no ordinary lion. This guy has some excellent stats. I don't know if you can look at the stats of the animal in any way. I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. But you can mouse over him and get some information. Antlion has 36 endurance and 180 health. Um, and I have myself about the same stats. So he's got the same health as such as a character would have.
Yeah.
Um, so Rangers, animal companions. I began the game with, oh, you know what? Antlion right here. He's got 10 in all of his stats, and he's got Frightening Roar. So I assume we'll come back and look once I level up, and we'll see if these numbers have changed at all. Abilities. Wellspring of Life is actually the ability from being a nature godlike race. And what it does is this. I get tougher and harder to kill, and my endurance drops below 0. And I picked Wounding Shot because it seemed like a smart pick. It lets you target and hobble it lets you shoot a guy and hobble him. So rangers are very bow-like. In fact,
Huh.
every ranger you pick, depending on or the location and origin of the character class, begins a different type of bow. I don't know though there's any reason to ever give a melee weapon to a ranger. So, with that in mind, let's level up my ranger, Twisty Horn. Um, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Survival seems like a smart thing. So, talents, level 2, get your first talent, and rangers so far have the most class-specific talents. They got Vicious Companion that makes their animal companion just deal a little more damage across the board. Because I have Wounding Shot, I can choose Accurate Wounding Shot to give it a higher chance to hit. Um, Resilient Companion, extra 3 points of damage reduction, probably a good pick because of the bond between the animal and the ranger. Faithful Companion makes it harder for them to be charmed or confused. That seems like a smart pick too. And then this is the one I don't understand. Do a small amount of sneak attack against targets, like if you're flanking them, like a rogue. Uh, Self 20% extra damage. But Vicious Companion is also 20% extra damage all the time. So I guess if you took them both, they'd stack. So there's that. For now, I'm wondering about taking something that gives me bonus accuracy with my bow. There we go. Adventure. That seems like a smart. A 20 point of these weapon focuses seem like they're a smart pick for just about anybody using a weapon. So I'm gonna pick this to start with, and then we'll move on from there. And my second range ability. So the first one is the Wounding Shot. I could take Vicious Aim, which is a toggleable ability, which while it's active, reduces my rate of fire and reload speed a little bit, but I get extra accuracy and damage. So kind of a trade-off there. Predator Sense is a passive effect that heightens predatory instinct of the ranger's animal companion, giving them a damage bonus on any creature suffering a damage over time effect. So my Wounding Shot does damage over time. So if I had Predator Sense, then whenever I Wounding Shot something, Antlion would do extra damage against that target, which is kind of a cool idea. I like Marked Prey. It's once per encounter you can mark a prey that lasts for 30 seconds, and you and your animal companion do extra damage against it. And Swift Aim is also modal, kind of the opposite of Vicious Aim in that you attack and reload faster at a small hit to accuracy. I think the numbers seem in favor of Swift Aim being a much better pick than Vicious Aim. So I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I haven't sat down with pen and paper and done the math on it. But my gut tells me Swift Aim is probably a smarter pick. But I want to pick Marked Prey because that's a cool idea. Alright, and here we go. And, yeah. Okay. For my second talent, I kind of want to take Vicious Companion so my Alion's doing more damage, I think. Some of these are really good. There's a lot of good ones. It's hard to pick. Wound Binding is like a kind of a heal. You can heal yourself. In Field Triage, you can heal someone else. That's great because it would mean less having to rely on camping supplies to heal. But for purposes of the demonstration, we're not going to be camping, so I'll pick Vicious Companion. And here we go. Alright, one more ability. We know what Swift and Vicious Aim is. We know what Predator Sense is. What's Defensive Bond? The empathic bond between Ranger and Animal Companion yields a preternatural awareness of incoming danger, giving both a significant bonus to defense when both are subjected to the same area of attack. Okay, so if Fireball goes off, we both have a bonus against it. That's actually a neat idea. Ranger gains an accuracy bonus when fighting an enemy already engaged by the Animal Companion. Well, that seems like a smart one too. I like the idea of that, especially if you've marked the target. A marked target you're both already fighting. Arrow Sense, yeah, deflection bonus versus range attacks. Well, since you're standing far out of the fight shooting in, it seems like you would be prone to getting shot back, so not a bad pick. I like the Stalker's Link. That's a cool idea. I'm going to take that. Okay, so let's move into position here. And what we're going to do, I don't know what the range actually is in this bow. It's probably at least this far, I would think. Let's just get this party started. Slow down. Alright, that's a good solid hit. I've lost reputation with Dryford Village. I was trying to see if I could figure out... I did 11 damage, and I wanted to know... oh, the Lion's got a 45 accuracy. That's pretty good. First of all, let's mark this target. And let's roar. Okay, now he's marked. Let's get him again. Hey!
No good.
Okay, so the antlion hit him again, and I was curious how much more... what am I trying to say? How much more accuracy the antlion had the second time. Because he had 45 when he attacked him here. I mean, now he's marked. Antlion hits. No. Color's antlion. He's like light. I haven't seen him actually. Maybe he hasn't attacked yet. There we go. Oh, still 45. Huh. Maybe they don't. Maybe the log doesn't show the bonus. He did a lot more damage though because of the marking.
No good.
All right, well done. Okay, so let's wounding shot this guy. And make sure we're targeting the same target because of our Stalker's Link.
Got him.
We'll speed things back up again. And get that guy. Wounding shot. Hobbled him. And the lion. Alright. Yeah, that worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
Just the two of us. Yeah, that was nice. I didn't even enchant my bow. Which I think I'll do, because that's fun. Here, let's do this. Let's enchant the warbow. And give it some freezing damage. Some extra damage. And some extra accuracy. Which I can't do, because... Shoot. Oh well. I have 48 accuracy. That's pretty good.
Yes.
No, not you. I don't need you for this video. I am down to... Oh, you know what? One thing that's kind of nice is their abilities are all per encounter, so you don't have to rest between to recover those. And our endurance came back, and we didn't really get hurt, so let's try this fight on. This ought to go poorly for us. Let's get this down a little bit. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's just get things going. Mark target. Let's hobble him. And frighten him. I guess actually these are per rest because I only have one left, but I only need one. Alright, nope. Do it. He interrupted me.
No good.
There we go. Frighten. Perfect. And is he hobbled? I don't think he is. Let's try it again. There he is. Now he's hobbled. Badly injured. Alright. Oh my, my lion is almost unconscious.
No good.
Okay. You can do it, guys. Oh, shoot.
Almost.
Oh, I didn't go down. I thought I was going to. I must have misread that. He's not hobbled anymore. I wonder what the penalties are now that I'm shooting a guy in melee range. Yeah, I took a 20-point hit on my accuracy, looks like. Ah, I'm attacking a lot slower too.
Right.
Oh man, he's gonna crush me into trying to disengage. Oh well, that's how it goes. So
Yeah.
that is a look at the Ranger. I think the Ranger is actually pretty awesome. I would be curious to see what some of his higher level skills are and whatnot, but for now that's all we can see without modding the game, I guess. So thanks for watching, and join me next time, won't you, for another class from the upcoming Pillars of Eternity. Thanks again.